Guys, ASAP Rocky is really out here trying to humiliate Rihanna. After catching heat for telling a crowd that if he were still single, he would have slept with a lot of the women in the audience, instead of apologizing and saying, guys, I love my girl, or something to that effect, he got his ass on stage again and basically told his critic to kick rocks and suck his eggplant. Come on now, he's acting like a straight ninja. He knows him and Rihanna are a brand now and how bad that looks, and it's going to affect her too. Now fans are asking an even bigger question. Is this just Rocky being Rocky, or are we watching a man slowly break Rihanna down publicly? Because the way Rihanna treats him and how he treats her is becoming harder to watch.
Ladies, I got bras and thongs on sale tomorrow, so make sure you go get those. First they were saying the nigga was wearing thongs, then they were saying niggas' shows wasn't selling out, nobody wasn't coming. Then niggas saying I'm disrespectful to my wife. Stop, nigga.
So that was him on one of his tour stops. Wow, he literally just doubled down after all the backlash. He complained about several things the internet has been saying. Rumors about him allegedly wearing a thong on stage. We don't really care about that. Claims his tour wasn't selling well. Oh well. And criticism that he's disrespecting Rihanna. That's the one that everybody was going off about. That response was nowhere near an apology, ASAP Rocky, and definitely not showing any loyalty to Rihanna. Instead, he essentially told everyone criticizing him to mind their business and use some very explicit language toward the critics. But here's the thing, people weren't upset over the thong rumor at all. They were upset because of what he said days earlier and how they felt Rocky continues to disrespect Rihanna. Let me remind you of what he said, you guys. Y'all, listen to what he said.
Thank God y'all didn't know me when I was single, because I don't know shit out you.
Some people brushed it off as theatrics and stage banner. Others felt, it crossed the line because this isn't just her boyfriend. Now, I said in my previous video that Jay-Z would never disrespect Beyonce like this, and someone responded, that's because they're married. You know what? I don't think it really matters whether or not they're married. They act as a married couple and have created a family and a life together, a family of 5. So that should have the same weight or be respected in some way. It's Rihanna's longtime partner and the father of her 3 children. So what are we talking about? Instead of saying, oh, you guys, it was just a joke, or I didn't mean any disrespect, he basically chose to clap back at the audience criticizing him and not uphold his woman. And that's why this conversation is getting even bigger. And people are saying this is a huge red flag that Rihanna better run. This is where I think fans have a point. Rihanna constantly celebrates Rocky publicly. Y'all see it.
Okay. And this is my baby daddy. By that.
Okay, your baby daddy's on tour.
The vibe has been lost.
Your baby daddy's on tour. How you feeling about it?
The vibe has been brought back.
Okay.
Oh my God, look. Right there.
Damn! Baby daddy, okay. That
I
boy.
know.
Okay.
I had his baby.
You had it. Okay.
But you're missing my baby daddy back there. He is so
excited.
We got This is to come back.
Hey,
Like tonight was unbelievable.
I mean, the Knicks was down 29.
I'm the good luck charm. I showed up halftime. How'd you happen?
You did it.
I'm fucking New York Yankee.
Yeah, you got it, my man. Yeah.
Meanwhile, people are asking, when has Rocky publicly poured into Rihanna with the same energy? Over the last months, it feels like he's repeatedly putting her in awkward situations. We're seeing them out where he's smiling and kikiing with other women and she's looking upset. Whether that's intentional or not, it's becoming public perception. There have been rumors circulating for some years now, alleging that Rocky had other women on the side, like back in Harlem, particularly during the times when, Rihanna was pregnant. But to be clear, those are allegations. They have not been verified, and there isn't any public evidence proving them. But here's why people are bringing them up again. Once someone starts publicly embarrassing their partner, people naturally begin connecting unrelated rumors and asking, Maybe those stories weren't completely fake. Maybe those stories weren't completely made up. It doesn't make the rumors true, but people start asking questions. I think sometimes when one partner becomes more successful than the other, insecurity can creep into the relationship. We've seen that conversation before with Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. That's an example of a relationship where many people felt that Bobby developed resentment as Whitney's global superstardom kind of eclipsed his career, right? I'm not saying Rocky and Rihanna are the same. I'm not. But I understand why some fans see parallels. Rihanna is one of the biggest entertainers and businesswomen in the world. Rocky is successful in his own right, but there's simply no comparison when it comes to fame or wealth. Some fans now wonder whether these public comments are Rocky's way of trying to reclaim attention or assert himself. Again, that's speculation, but it becomes part of the public conversation. At the end of the day, only Rocky and Rihanna know what's really going inside. At the end of the day, only Rihanna and Rocky know what's really happening inside their relationship. Maybe this is just his personality. Maybe Rihanna isn't bothered by it at all. However, that's not what sources are saying. But anyway, maybe fans are picking up on warning signs that shouldn't be ignored. Either way, one thing is becoming clear. Every time Rihanna publicly uplifts Rocky while he's making comments that many people see as disrespectful, the conversation is getting louder. And unless Rocky changes that public image, those rumors are going to continue and questions probably aren't going to stop. But question of the day, you guys. Do you think A$AP Rocky is simply joking on stage and people are being too sensitive? Or do you think he's starting to publicly disrespect and humiliate Rihanna in a way that reflects something deeper going on in their relationship? I think it's the second part of that question. But anyway, I want to know what you think, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.